Hello everybody! Welcome back to some more Pokemon Fire Red. In the last episode, we arrived at the entrance of Mount Moon, right over here, and we're just gonna head straight into it. There's not really much else to do. So here we are, Mount Moon. It's a pretty spooky place. It's easy to get lost. And I'm also gonna switch my Pokemon order, as there are a lot of rock types here, I'm pretty sure. So I think putting Bulbasaur out in front will be the best. There's probably a lot of rock types, at least it's a big cave. So let's see, what Pokemon do we encounter? That is not a rock type. That is a Zubat. That is a flying type. That's like the opposite of a rock type. And Zubat is super effective against Bulbasaur, so I'm instantly gonna switch him out. And let's send out Pikachu instead. We can go for some Thunder Shocks. Astonish! Why does Zubat have Astonish? That's a ghost type move. Well, that doesn't matter. Static paralyzes the Zubat. That's amazing. Gonna make it even easier to catch. Here we go. Let's go for Thunder Shock. Didn't take out the Zubat. He's using Astonish again. Weird that Zubat, a poison flying type, has a ghost type move. That's just a bit strange to me. Let's throw another Pokeball. Try and catch the Zubat. And there we go. Pretty easily. Zubat was caught. The Zubat's data is going to be registered to the Pokedex. Oops, I did not get to read that. I'm terribly sorry. I wanted to read that. I accidentally mashed towards it. Or past it. But anyways, let's go to the Pokedex. And let's take a look. Where is Zubat? He was number 19, I think? Nope. Where was he? He is much later on, I guess? 41. Here he is. Zubat, the bat Pokemon. He's 2'7", 16.5 pounds. It has no eyes. Instead, it relies on its ultrasonic cries for echolocation to flit about in the darkness. Very cool. So there you go. We've now read his Pokedex entry. We did not miss it. But there's this little Pokeball here with TM9. It contains Bullet Seed. Interesting. Let me take a look at that. So, Bullet Seed. It's a grass type move. It does 10 damage. It's got 100% accuracy, so it never misses. And it shoots 2 to 5 seeds. So basically, it'll do between 20 to 50 damage. That's pretty good, but I already have a grass type move with Vine Whip, and it's much more consistent, so I don't really know if I want that move. But there is a trainer here. Suspicious men are in the cave. What about you? I'm not suspicious, I don't think. I'm just kind of exploring the cave. But Bugcatcher Kent would like to battle, and he's got a Weedle. It seems that Bugcatchers only really have Weedles and Caterpies and Kakunas and Metapods. But let's just go with a Leech Seed, I suppose. To start getting the healing and damage in. It's a very good move. He's going to use String Shot to lower our speed. I'm not a fan of that. But I don't think it should make too big of an impact on the battle. Or at least so I hope. And let's just go for some tackles. Well, he's faster than us, but he's using String Shot again, which is really just a waste of a turn. So let's just tackle. Boom. Pretty strong. And the Leech Seed on top of that. Also doing some damage. That's what I'd like to see. He's gonna poison us, though, with Poison Sting. But Bulbasaur is a poison type, so Bulbasaur cannot get poisoned. It's actually really good for us. Is that enough to take out Weedle? Yes, it is. So there we go. Weedle's defeated. And we get 121 experience. Which is enough for Bulbasaur to reach level 15. And he's trying to learn Poison Powder. So Poison Powder is an interesting move. It's a poison type move. It's got 75% accuracy, so it doesn't land very often. But it basically poisons the target. And in my opinion, that's not a very good move, because poison's not a very good status condition. So personally, I'm going to pass with it. Stop learning Poison Powder? Yes, we did not learn Poison Powder. Bulbasaur trying to learn another move. Now, Sleep Powder, however, is a really good move. It's the same as Poison Powder with 75% accuracy. But instead of making them poisoned, it makes them fall asleep. And as we learned in the last episode, sleep is a very powerful status condition. When Rattata was asleep, he was asleep for 4 consecutive turns. There's nothing we could do. So I'm going to get rid of Growl, because I don't really use that move too much. And there we go. 1, 2, and poof! Bulbasaur forgot Growl, and we learned Sleep Powder. There we go. New move unlocked. I'm sitting on a Kakuna now. So, let's give Sleep Powder a little bit of a test. Let's see if it works or not. So here we go. Let's try to make the Kakuna fall asleep. There we go. Good night, Kakuna. And now he can't do anything until he wakes up. It's an extremely powerful status condition. Sure, it does have the chance of missing as it's only 75% accurate, but it's still really good. So we'll set up a Leech Seed. And get a little bit of healing. Very nice. Bulbasaur is just like a tank at this point. He's got so much health because he's so high level. He can make opponents fall asleep and then drain their health away from them. It's amazing. And Kakuna can't do anything because he's just asleep. And he's slowly getting all the life sucked out of him. Oh, its ability. I don't know that. So Kakuna's Shed Skin ability makes so that it has a chance to heal its status condition. But you know what? Go back to sleep. You are not waking up, good sir. Go back to bed. There we go. Back to sleep for you. There's nothing you can really do about it, other than hope that I miss. That is the counterplay. Or have an awakening, but I guess he does not have an awakening. That's good for us. Sure, it is a slow and painful death. Oops, I did not mean to sleep powder again. That was an accident. Well, I just wasted a turn, unfortunately. I'm gonna make his suffering even longer. Oh, and now Shed Skin comes into effect. So now I gotta use sleep powder again. But this time I'm actually using it for a reason. There we go, back to sleep for you. I'm surprised it hasn't missed yet, as it does only have a 75% accuracy. But I guess 75% isn't too bad. And let's just go back with another Vine Whip, get some more damage in. Now that Kakuna's asleep. Nearly defeated, very close. Some more Leech Seed healing. Almost there. Oh, he's so close to being defeated. So he's still asleep once again. There's nothing he can do. Shed Skin won't activate. And there we go. Kakuna's dead. And we get 166 experience points. And we defeated Bug Catcher Kent. You got me. We get 132 Pokédollars for winning. What do you have to say about that? I saw them. I'm sure they're from Team Rocket. Okay, so there's some Team Rocket people in here. I'm gonna switch Bulbasaur out because he's really high level compared to everyone else. Let's put Pikachu in case we encounter more Zubats. Oh, water. Does this do anything? No, I guess it's just for design, I suppose. Here we go, another Zubat. But we came prepared this time. We got Pikachu. Alright, Pikachu. Thundershock. Super effective. How much damage does this do? Oh my goodness, a one-shot. That's crazy. There we go, some more experience points for Pikachu. He almost reached level 9, really close. We got a Paralyze Heal. You know, that'll probably come in handy. Another Pokemon encounter, though. Who is it this time? It's a Paras. That is a grass bug type, so I'm probably not going to use him on the team, because we already have a grass type with Bulbasaur. But, you know, I might as well catch him. Ooh, that didn't do very much damage. But he's paralyzed, so I'll take it. And it's paralyzed, it can't do anything, can't move. Let's go for another Thunder Shock, I suppose, to lower its health a little bit. It's not very strong. Maybe I should just throw a Pokeball at it. Oh, it's stun sporing. It's trying to paralyze us. That's not good. We're now paralyzed. We're both paralyzed. We're just two paralyzed pals. Let's throw a Pokeball. Please do not break out. And there we go. Paras has been caught. This data has been added to the Pokedex. Paras, the mushroom Pokemon. It's 1 foot and 11.9 pounds. Growing out of the bug's backs are mushrooms called Tochukos. I don't know how to pronounce those. Those mushrooms grow with the bug's host. Cool. That kind of freaks me out a little bit. And Pikachu is now paralyzed. So normally I'd use a Paralyze Heal to cure the paralysis. But I'm not going to do that. Ooh, new Pokemon. Geodude. So I'm definitely not going to have Pikachu battling the Geodude. That is not a good matchup, because Geodude's part ground type. So Pikachu would do no damage to him. So instead we'll switch him out for Mankey. So the paralysis doesn't really matter that much. And he's defense curling. He's boosting his defense. Which honestly I kind of like, because I'm worried Mankey might kill the Geodude. Because Geodude's pretty heavy. Okay, thank goodness he did not die. He probably would have died. Oh, Mud Sport. That's a weird move to use. It weakens the power of electric-type moves, but that doesn't matter, because Geodude is immune to electric-type moves. So that just seems like kind of a waste of a move to use. 1, 2, 3, and there we go. Gotcha, Geodude was caught. So there we go. Geodude, the rock Pokemon. 1 foot, 4 inches, 44.1 pounds. Its round form makes it easy to pick up. Some people have used them to hurl at each other in snowball fights. Yikes, that is not a good idea. He's pretty heavy. He's 44 pounds. I would not recommend throwing a rock at your friend, especially a rock with giant fists like Geodude. But let's head out, because Pikachu is paralyzed. Normally I'd use the Paralyze Heal. Oops. But we're so close to the Pokemon Center. That there's really no point to use the Paralyzed Steel. It would just be a waste. Instead, we can just head out here and get our whole team fully restored as well. It's just a win-win. We save our item and a full restore. There we go. Our whole team just been fully restored. Let's head back into Mount Moon. So we're back in this maze. There's a sign. Maybe this will help us. Beware, Zubat is a bloodsucker. That's a bit intimidating. Will we see a Zubat? Yes, we'll speak of the devil. Here's Zubat. So let's just send Pikachu out again and Thundershock him. Will this one-shot him again? I guess not. This Zubat is a little bit stronger than the other one. Fortunately, he doesn't do too much damage, though. And there we go. Zubat's defeated. So we gain 54 experience, and Pikachu reaches level 9. And I guess we're going to fight this trainer here. What? I'm waiting for my friends to find me here. Well, you should be pretty easy to find. You're right at the start of the entrance. Unless your friends are blind, how will they not find you, last Iris? She's got a Clefairy. Okay. Let's go for a Thunder Wave to just instantly paralyze the Clefairy off the bat, because at level 14. They're pretty strong, probably. Okay, paralysis can't move. Very good. Instant benefit. Now let's go for the Thunder Shock to do some damage. I guess we'll take it. Paralyzed again. 2 turns in a row. That's very lucky, because each turn is only a 25% chance, which is a 1/4 chance. Oh, we're falling asleep. But getting double paralyzed in a row is a 1 in 8 chance, 12.5%. Now we're asleep. This is really bad. Pikachu's probably going to take forever to fall asleep. We learned in the last episode how annoying falling asleep is. Clefairy's growling. That doesn't matter, because Pikachu is a special attacker. We gotta wait when we wake up. We gotta wait to wake up. Encore, what is this Clefairy doing? Just anything but attacking me, I suppose. It just doesn't want to attack me. It just wants to be my friend. Come on, wake up, Pikachu. And it's paralyzed. It can't do anything. Finally, Pikachu, you're awake. Thundershock. It's very minor damage, but it is chip damage. And it's just encoring me, which doesn't really matter. That forces me to use Thundershock again. But that was my plan anyways. I was going to use this move anyways. It doesn't matter if they encore me. It does nothing. And they're growling me, which also does nothing, because I'm a special attacker. Lowering my physical attack does nothing. So here we go. Thundershock again. Thanks for the encore. Doesn't matter. I was planning to do that anyways. Finally, now the Clefairy's attacking us. It's double slap. Yikes! Ooh, that is strong. Oh, man. Maybe I should not have been underestimating the Clefairy. I'm going to switch out Pikachu. Let's send in Rattata instead. And the Clefairy's paralyzed. They can't do anything. Thank goodness. Let's go for a quick attack. Alright, nearly defeated is paralyzed again. That's pretty lucky. 1 in 8 chance, as I said earlier. Now they're growling, which doesn't matter. They should still die anyways, based off of how little health they have left. Yeah, it was a critical hit as well on top of that. But there you go, Clefairy defeated. 102 experience points for Pikachu and for Rattata. Very good, and last Iris was defeated. I lost? Yes, you did lose. Take that. I came because I heard there are some very rare fossils here. I didn't even know there were rare fossils here. I was just trying to get through here to get to the next city. But let's switch Pikachu out. And let's switch him for Mankey. Because Pikachu's not doing too hot right now, and I don't feel like running back to the Pokemon Center because I'm lazy. But it's a Zubat. Again, this is really not good for Mankey, because Zubat's a flying type, Mankey's a fighting type. Zubat's super effective on me, so the best situation to do is just run. And there's a ladder here, so we could continue exploring this level that we're on, or we could go down the ladder. These Zubats are being extremely annoying. Please leave me be. Let's explore what else is on this level. There's an old man. I want to go talk to him. But it's not another Zubat, it's a Geodude this time. Okay, that's better, because Mankey can kill the Geodude. It's going to use Mud Sport, which does nothing. So that's fine for us. Let's just take out that Geodude. Goodbye. We get 98 experience. Not much, but we'll take it for sure. What do you have to say? Hi, I'm excavating for fossils here under Mount Moon. Sometimes Brock of Pewter Gym lends me a hand. Cool, I guess. There's a trainer running around here. I guess let's battle you. Wow, it's way bigger in here than I thought. Yeah, Mount Moon is a very easy place to get lost in. We're challenged by Last Miriam. She's an Oddish. That's pretty cool. It's a grass type. So Mankey's not the best matchup. It's a fine matchup. It's neutral. But I'd rather have the upper hand. So we'll switch in Pidgey. Sweet Scent. That's an interesting move. It lowers my evasiveness, which basically makes it so that it's easier for the opponent to hit me. It would be like the same thing as raising their accuracy. But it doesn't matter. A critical hit Gust is enough to one-shot the Oddish. Very nice. 91 experience for Mankey, 91 for Pidgey. That's enough for Pidgey to level up and reach to level 12. Who are they sending out next? Bellsprout, another grass type. It's a good thing we've got Pidgey in battle. Nearly one-shot the Bellsprout. It was really close. They're using Vine Whip, which doesn't do too much, as I'm a flying type, so I resist grass. We'll just do another Gust and take out the Bellsprout. Goodbye. Another critical hit. I feel like I'm getting really lucky on the critical hits when they don't matter too much. But there we go. We defeated Last Miriam. Oh, I lost it. Got 176 Pokédollars for winning. How do you get out of here? It's so big, I may get lost. Well, having an escape rope would just get you out of here instantly. And I'm curious what's down here. Another ladder. Where does this lead? It's the Team Rocket Grunt. We're pulling a big job here. Get lost, kid. Here we go. Our first battle against the Team Rocket Grunt. They have a Zubat. That seems to be a pretty standard Pokemon around here. And I am not going to leave Mankey in, as that is a bad type matchup for me. I'll send in Spearow, because normally I'd send in Pidgey, but he's really low at... Or not Pidgey, Pikachu. But he's really low on health. So Spearow, you'll just have to do the trick. Yikes, he tried to use Supersonic, which is a very annoying move as it confuses me. But just like saying, it has a very low accuracy. Thank goodness it's still missing. Come on, Spearow, take him out. Oh, no, he landed the Supersonic. I'm now confused. That's awful. Basically, being confused makes it so that I've got a 50% chance to hit myself and deal damage to myself. Fortunately, I managed to hit through the confusion. Very good. But 63 experience points for Mankey. He reached level 11. And he learned Karate Chop. That is a very strong move to have. And Spearow also got 63 experience points. Sending out Ekans. We've seen you before. And Intimidate. Yep, as per usual. I'm going to switch out Pidgey, or Spearow. Not Pidgey, because he's in a bad situation right now. Let's switch Mankey back in. I want to try and use the new Karate Chop move we just got. So he's going to use Leer to lower my defense. Not too big of a deal, I don't suppose. Let's go for Karate Chop. Hiya! Pretty strong, even though that was not very effective. He's using Wrap, which is an annoying move. It's like Leech Seed. It basically means I get hurt every few turns. Fortunately, it does not heal Ekans, unlike Leech Seed. But it does do quite a bit of damage. And, oh, that was a critical hit. That's not good. I'm getting wrapped, taking more damage. Fortunately, it seems to only be 1 health per turn, which isn't too big of a deal. There we go. That's Ekans taken out. And we get 72 experience points. And so does Spearow. And Spearow reached level 11. And there we go. We defeated the Team Rocket Grunt. So, you are good. $352 for winning. Holy cow, that's a lot of money. Team Rocket must be a pretty successful organization. If you find a fossil, give it to me and scram. No can do, sir. If I find a fossil, I'm keeping it for myself. There's another Geodude. So now Mankey, probably with the move Karate Chop, is very powerful. I'll just be able to one-shot this Geodude. No, still not quite. Well, Geodude is pretty tanky. Oh, yikes, the critical hit. Okay, so Mankey, I'm gonna have to switch you out, because you're at 1 health, and I don't want you to die. Yikes. That's not good. I'll have to switch somebody else in. Who do I switch in now? Let's go with Rattata, I suppose. Because he is now basically our lowest level Pokemon. Tied with Pikachu. But Pikachu has no health, so he can't go into battle. But we got TM46, which contains Thief. Which is pretty ironic, because we were just attacked by a Thief before we got the TM. It's another Zubat. It's a level 11 Zubat. And it's extremely annoying, so I'm just going to run away. Goodbye. But let me check out the new TM we just got, being Thief. Nope, wrong section. Ah, misclicked. Okay, go down. There we go. But here, Thief, it's a dark type move, I believe. Yeah. And it has a chance of stealing the opponent's held item. But most Pokemon don't have a held item, and it only does 40 damage, and I don't really need it, so I'm not going to equip it. But another... Oh, not another Zubat. It's a Paris this time. But I've already caught Paris, so I'm just going to run away. Don't really need to catch him again, or battle him again. Oh, a trainer. Did you come to explore the cave too? Yes, indeed I did. A fellow explorer. He's in shorts though. I don't know if that's really proper, like, cave exploration gear. But anyways, youngster Josh would like to battle. He's also got a Rattata. It's higher level than our Rattata though, and I don't like that. Let's start with a tail whip to lower his defense. He went for a quick attack, which was very strong. I don't like how strong that was. But now let's go for a quick attack. Aha! Caught him off guard. He went for tackle this time. Yikes, that did a lot of damage. And he's a higher level, so he's faster. So his quick attack went for our quick attack. That's too bad. Let's send in, no, not Mankey. Mankey's at level 1. Or not level 1, he's at 1 health. Even though he is super effective against the Pidgey. Or, what do I call him? Pidgey, against the Rattata. But there we go. Now the Rattata's done. And Spearow gained 121 experience points. Who are we going against next? Another Rattata! Okay, let's go for a Leer to lower his defense. And now we peck him. Take that. Get pecked. Now he's going to lower our defense. Hopefully that won't matter too much. It will matter because he's going to use a quick attack. Ouch, thanks to the defense boost, I took a lot more damage. So there we go. Rattata taken out. 121 experience for Spearow. Who's his last Pokemon? It's a Zubat. Okay. I'm going to switch. Actually, I'll keep Spearow in. Let's go for a peck. Leech Life. Oh, that's a strong move. It is a bug type move, so it's not very effective, though. It only did 1 damage. And it also healed him, because Leech Life heals for half the damage you do. But it only did 1 damage, so I guess he healed half a health. I wonder how that works, actually. I guess he just doesn't heal at all. Oh, no. He healed 1 health that time, because he did 2 damage. Extremely funny. But there we go. Zubat taken out. We barely managed to escape by the skin of our teeth. That was close. Losing stinks. It's so uncool. 160 Pokédollars for winning. Thank you very much. And I need to heal. I need to use my potions now. I've got 6 of them. Here, I will use one on Mankey. Here you go, my friend. I will use one... Oh, that's annoying. I'll use one on Pikachu. Here you go. And I will use one on Spearow. There we go. Unfortunately, Rattata's fainted, so I can't use a potion on him. So we'll just keep exploring this cave, I suppose. It's another annoying Zubat. So I'll just run away, as I usually do. Oh, there's a trainer. Whoa, you shocked me. Oh, you're just a kid. So this is a new trainer type. It's our first battle against a hiker. Hiker Marcos would like to battle. Hikers have rock types. He's got a Geodude. As such, we are switching Pidgey out. It is not a good idea to have a rock type against a flying type, because rocks are super effective against flying. He's using Defense Curl to boost his defense, which is a little bit annoying, but we'll just have to Karate Chop. Hi-ya! About half his health. That's pretty good. Now he's going to use Mud Sport, which really doesn't do anything. It's kind of just a waste of a turn, but I'm okay with that. The opponent wasting his turn is great for me. So there we go, that's the Geodude taken out. We gained 91 experience points for Pidgey. So Pidgey reached level 13. And learned Quick Attack. Cool. And Mankey also got 91 experience points. And the hiker's sending out another Geodude. Okay, sure, man. It seems that none of his Geodudes have attacked so far. All they've done are boost their own defense and throw some mud around. But goodbye, Geodude number 2. Does he have a third Geodude? 183 experience for Mankey. Mankey reaches level 12. And no, he's got an Onix for his final Pokemon. Okay. Cool. And Onix is quite a bit tankier than Geodude. And he's tackling. Fortunately, Onix doesn't do that much damage. So we'll just easily take him out. Goodbye, Onix. And we get 231 experience for that. Holy cow, Onix gives a ton of experience. Whoa, shocked again. 360 Pokédollars for winning. Kids like you shouldn't be wandering around here in the dark. I mean, it's not too dark, we can see. We got a Moonstone. That's cool, I'll take that. If there's any Pokemon that can evolve through a Moonstone that I have, I'd use it. Unfortunately, though, none of the Pokemon I have in my party, or even in my boxes, I think, evolve through Moonstones. So it's not too helpful at the moment. Where are we now? It's a dead end? No, it's not a dead end. There's still more. Okay, I thought it was a dead end. I was worried for a second. It's another Paris. You are not too concerning, but you are basically free experience because you're a grass bug type, so you're 4 times weak to flying. So that should just instantly one-shot you. Yeah, just free experience, basically. So I'll take it. There you go, 80 experience points. But another Pokemon encounter. It's another Paris, so you know what? I'll take more free experience. Don't mind if I do. And there we go, 70 experience. So let's just keep heading down. Where are we now? Ooh, what's this? We got a revive. You know, that's actually very helpful. I could use it to revive my Rattata right now. But I'm going to save it for later. And it's another pesky Zubat. I'm just going to run away. Actually, maybe I should actually switch Pikachu in. Because Pikachu is a little bit low level compared to everyone else. Although so is Rattata, but Rattata's dead, and I don't really want to use my revive on him. Sorry, Rattata. Oh, but there's a lot of Team Rocket grunts around here. It's another Zubat, though. And you know, Pikachu is strong against Zubat. So Pikachu, Thunder Shock. Not enough to take out the Zubat. So Pikachu will take minor damage, but nothing too noteworthy. And goodbye, Zubat. Now, let's fight this Team Rocket grunt over here. Little kids shouldn't be messing around with grown-ups. It could be bad news, especially when those grown-ups are thieves who mug people. Team Rocket grunt would like to battle. He's got his own Rattata. Unfortunately, our Rattata's dead. And now we'll make this Rattata dead. Never mind, this Rattata's gonna kill me, it seems. Okay, Pikachu, I'm switching you out. Okay, it's time for Bulbasaur. I need Bulbasaur to save the day. And let's go for a Vine Whip. This is one strong rat, that's for sure. He's really lowering my defense. I don't like that. That scares me quite a bit. And there we go. Rattata's out of here. So 78 experience for Pikachu. Pikachu reached level 10. And 78 experience for Bulbasaur. A Sandshrew. Okay, Bulbasaur could probably one-shot the Sandshrew. Yeah, it was a critical hit. Very lucky and super effective because Sandshrews are ground type. There we go, 258 experience for Bulbasaur. And that's enough to get him to level 16. And there we go, we defeated the Team Rocket Grunt. I'm steamed. We got 416 Pokédollars for winning. And look, Bulbasaur is finally evolving. And here we go. Congratulations, your Bulbasaur evolved into Ivysaur. So now we have an Ivysaur on our team. This is our first second stage evolution. Really cool, because everyone else on our team is just like a first stage evolution, but Bulbasaur, he's special. So now we've got an Ivysaur. Isn't that cool? His ability still stays the same, his moves still stay the same, but his stats get a little bit stronger. And he also changes appearances, which is cool. But let's change my Pokemon around. Let's give Spearow a little bit of a chance in the spotlight. Another wild Pokemon, probably is going to run away from it. Especially since it's Geodude, that's not good for Spearow. Let's get out of here. We're just going to be running away from a lot of the wild encounters now that we've just seen them all over again. There's nothing new. It's just more Parises or Geodudes or Zubats or what else spawn here? Zubats, Geodude, Paris. I think that's it, actually. Yeah. Only 3 Pokemon in this huge area. Another Zubat. That we will just be running away from. Actually, maybe let's fight the Zubat. Because Spearow's almost at a new level up. And that'll be exciting when he reaches level 12. To help him catch up a little bit. And the Zubat doesn't really do too much damage, it seems. And he's astonished, which doesn't affect us. Because Ghost does no damage to normal. Which Spearow is part normal type. So there we go, 61 experience, and Spearow now reached level 12. Very cool. Let's continue to explore. It's another Team Rocket Grunt up here. And there's another Zubat. I'm just gonna run away from him. Goodbye. But we gotta battle this Grunt right here. He's in our way. We, Team Rocket, shall find the fossils. Reviving Pokemon from them will earn us huge riches. Oh no, you won't. Although technically you guys aren't doing anything evil. You're just mining, I guess. But you are in our way, so we will have to take you down. Let's go for a Leer to lower the Rattata's defense. If he doesn't take us out first, because that did a lot of damage. Alright, now peck him. Peck him with your beak. Oh, well, you're dead. I guess you won't be pecking him with your beak then. Let's send out Mankey, as Mankey is super effective against Rattata. And his defense is lowered, so Karate Chop might be able to one-shot him, actually. That'd be pretty cool if it could. Come on. Yes, it could. Let's go. Good job, Mankey. So there we go. 157 experience points for Mankey. He almost reached level 13. That would have been exciting. But it's a Zubat. Not a good matchup for Mankey. So I'll just go for a Leer to lower his defense, and then Mankey's probably going to die here, unfortunately. Or no. Not if he misses Supersonic. That's actually really good. So Mankey, just get as much damage in as you can. Keep scratching him until you die. Because I doubt Mankey's going to make it out of this alive. Maybe, actually. The Zubat's not doing very much damage. Maybe we could get lucky. Come on, Mankey. Uh-oh, Astonished. Don't take us out. Don't take us out. Ooh! Ooh, 1 health in a dream. We did it! Another critical hit that didn't matter. There you go. Mankey barely survived. He nearly died. We reached level 13. Good job, Mankey. We defeated the Team Rocket Grunt. Ugh, now I'm mad. Got 416 Pokédollars. You made me mad. Team Rocket will blacklist you. Uh-oh. I don't think that's good. And my team is looking not too good, so I'm gonna switch in Ivysaur, our new savior. Nothing over here. Okie dokie. Let's head up here then. Oh, there's a scientist. Hey, stop! I found these fossils. They're both mine. Oh, I guess we're gonna battle him. Oh, okay. Super Nerd Miguel would like to battle. He's got a Grimer. We haven't seen this Pokemon before. It's a poison type. But I don't really have anyone better else to deal with it than Ivysaur. So Ivysaur, you'll just have to go through it. Deal with the Grimer. He's just a big pile of sludge. But now he's in a sleep pile of sludge. And let's go for a tackle. Just whittle him down. Because I'm pretty sure... Oh, he woke up instantly. That's not nice. Now he's hardening. Okay, he's becoming a hard pile of muck. Come on, go back to sleep. Nap time for you, Grimer. And let's use Leech Seed so that we can get a little bit of healing in. And some chip damage, too. It's always good to get a Leech Seed in. It's a very good move. There we go. Some chip damage and some chip healing. Actually, a lot of damage and healing. It's better than I thought it would be. Let's go for another tackle. Unfortunately, didn't take very much because he used Harden. So actually, maybe at this point, Vine Whip would be stronger, as it is a special attack. Let's try Vine Whip. Let's see if it's stronger. I think they're about the same level of strength. The Grimer's still asleep. He's not waking up anytime soon. He's taking a big, long nap, because he's very tired. And there you go. The Grimer's now defeated. So that's 231 experience for Ivysaur. And now he's sending out a Coughing. Another poison type. This nerd seems to have a lot of poison Pokemon. Oh, we missed our sleep powder. That's not good. But he also missed his attack. So, you know, I guess it evens out perfectly fine. Now you go to sleep, Coughing. And let's go for a tackle. Ooh, a critical hit. Very nice. And Coughing is still fast asleep. He's not waking up anytime soon, hopefully. Oh, we missed our tackle. That's unfortunate. You know, maybe I should just be using Vine Whip, because tackle does have the 5% chance to miss, while Vine Whip will land 100% of the time. And they seem to be about on par on strength. But Coughing woke up. Now he's in Smog, which does some damage, unfortunately. No poison. I don't know if Smog can poison, but it looks like a move that could probably poison. Now he's tackling us. And that did less damage, I think. Doesn't matter. Coughing's taken out. So he's got one Pokemon left. 292 experience for Ivysaur. Ivysaur reaches level 17. Very cool. Who's his last Pokemon? Voltorb. It's an electric type. Okay, let's just go for Vine because this is just regularly effective. Unfortunately, he's using Charge, which raises his special defense. And Vine Whip is a special move. But it didn't seem to do too little damage. There you go, Voltorb's taken out. And we get 264 experience for that. And we defeated Super Nerd Miguel. Okay, I'll share. So we got 288 Pokédollars for winning. We'll each take a fossil, no being greedy. So now we get to pick which one we want. We could have either the Helix fossil. Oh, well, this Pokemon encounter ruined our cinematic moment. Goodbye. So we can either take the Helix fossil or the Dome fossil. The Dome fossil, when it's revived, I'm pretty sure it gives us Kabutops, or Kabuto, which evolves into Kabutops. While the Helix fossil, when we get it, it gives us Ammonite, which evolves into Amistar. I'm gonna choose the Helix fossil, as personally I'm a bigger fan of Ammonite and Amistar. I'm pretty sure that this is the right order. It might actually be the other way around. I hope not, but we're taking the Helix fossil. There we go. Alright, then this fossil is mine, so he takes the Dome fossil. And we'll never see him again, probably. Far away on Cinnabar Island, there's a Pokemon lab. They do research on regenerating fossils. That is where we can get our fossil revived. Oh, and there's an item here, but I'll have to get out of this encounter first to see what it is. So we'll just run away from the Zubat. Goodbye. And what's in here? An antidote. I'll take that. It cures poisoning. So where does this lead? I think this leads to the exit, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, we're free. We're out of Mount Moon. Route 4, Mount Moon to Cerulean City. So now we're on our way to Cerulean City. And there are two guys up here. Let's talk to them. A punch of roaring ferocity, packed with destructive power. When the chips are down, Mega Punch is the ultimate attack. You agree, yes? Now let me teach it to your Pokemon. Sure. This move can only be learned once. This is okay. Okay. Fine. Which Pokemon will learn it? The only Pokemon on our team that can learn Mega Punch are Mankey and Pikachu. And I don't really know if either of those Pokemon will stay on my permanent team, so I'm not going to do this yet. You'll be back when you understand the worth of Mega Punch. We can always learn Mega Punch later and come back and teach it to somebody else, so I'm not going to give it right now. And you have a kick of brutal ferocity, packed with a destructive power. When you get right down to it, Mega Kick is the ultimate attack. Don't you agree? Okay, I'll teach it to your Pokemon. Sure. So once again, just like Mega Punch, it can only be taught once. And once again, only Mankey and Pikachu can learn it. So once again, I'm not going to teach it. You'll come crawling back when you realize the value of Mega Kick. I will one day, but for now, I don't have really a Pokemon I want to teach Mega Punch or Mega Kick. So those guys will just stay there for now. And up here is TM5. It contains Roar. Roar's not really that good of a move, as it doesn't do any damage. When we take a look at it here, the TM case, we open it up, Roar. It just forces the opponent to switch out. That's not really that helpful. So what's over here? Nothing. Nothing, it seems. Okay. And down here, there's a patch of grass, or we could go this way. Once we jump down here, this is the cliff of no return. Once we jump down past there, we cannot return to Mount Moon or Mega Punch and Mega Kick Man for a very long time. So here we go. We're taking the jump, and we can no longer return to Mount Moon for quite a while in the game. So we're looking in this grass. It is just more Rattatas. Doesn't seem that there's anything special. I will check just to make sure that there's no other new Pokemon that we might be missing out on. But I'm pretty sure that there's nothing new here. Another Spearow. That's something we've already seen before. I will give it one more chance in case there's something important that I'm missing. But I'm pretty sure that there's nothing too cool. Alright, final chance. Rattata. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that there's nothing new here. So we can safely move past this grass without having to worry that we missed something important. But here we go. We've now made it to Cerulean City. We can talk to some of the people here. You're making an encyclopedia on Pokemon? That sounds amusing. If that Slowbro wasn't there, you could cut down the small tree. That way you could get to the other side. I think there's a way around it, though. But we'll find out later. For now, here's the Pokemon Center. So there's a lot of people here we can talk to. That Bill! I heard he'll do whatever it takes to get rare Pokemon. He's not above doing all sorts of things, I've heard. Who's Bill? Bill has lots of Pokemon. He collects rare ones, too. Once again, who is Bill? Why don't you go upstairs and try trading Pokemon with your friends? You can get a lot more variety by trading. The Pokemon you get in trades grow quickly, too. I'm not trading. I've got no friends here. Nobody else around here. It's just me playing Pokemon Fire Red. Have you heard about Bill? Everyone calls him a Pokemaniac. I think people are just jealous of Bill, though. Who wouldn't want to boast about their Pokemon? Have I already talked to you? Yes, I have. Okay. Here we go. Welcome to our Pokemon Center. Would you like me to heal your Pokemon back to perfect health? Yes, please. Here we go. All 6 Pokemon being restored. Now we're all fully restored. Very nice. Now that we've made it into Cerulean City, let's save, because Mount Moon was a very long trek. So here we go. We're saving over our previous save. And there we go. So this is where we're going to wrap it up for today's episode of Pokemon Fire Red. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.